Hello folks, my name is Mark and this is Mark's Toy Reviews. How you guys doing? This series of videos I used to do on my other channel, Why I Hate the World, and I've moved it over to UCD videos here because I think it's a better fit. Basically, these are Powers of Grayskull action figures from Super 7. And those of you who aren't in the know here, what this is these were originally planned as a successor to the Masters of the Universe, you know, He-Man, right? Back in the 80s. These figures were actually teased in catalogs and stuff, and then they never came out. So what it was is this is supposed to be a prequel to Masters of the Universe, right? And Hero here is a wizard from which the powers of Grayskull come from. And I don't really know who this guy, what his role is, but I think he was supposed to be kind of like one of the council of like elders or whatever, something like that, who knows. So let's take a look at the back of the package here. So pretty good stuff. You know, you can see the profile here. So you can kind of see it's got that artwork kind of like the original figures do. It's got its profile, and then there's a little brief explanation of the magical world of Grayskull and all that stuff. So that's actually really cool. I'm pretty happy with that. Right? And you can kind of see at the bottom you've got some other figures in the line, Bionatops, Turbodactyl, Tyrannosaurus Rex, Eldor, right? So they actually did release this Tyrannosaurus Rex figure in the vintage line, and I think Bionatops, so that's kind of cool, and I like this. This is like right out of the back of the original toys, you know, the whole thing with the little directions and stuff like that. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I like this packaging too. I don't know if this was like the original planned packaging for the Powers of Grayskull, like, or if they just made this up or what, but it looks like it could be something from 1987. Let's take a look at this dude. This is Eldor. Okay, he kind of looks like a sort of Gandalf-y kind of, you know, Merlin-y kind of wizard type guy. Comes with a book, I think, a big book of spells. And if you look on the back here, it actually shows you how to assemble, you know. Profile, heroic guardian of the Book of Living Spells, responsible for transforming Gray into Hero, the most powerful wizard in the universe. So, okay, same kind of thing. So that's pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay guys, so I think it's time to liberate these from their packaging. So let's start with Hero here. I'm about to commit the cardinal sin and open these. Oh no, my value is going way down. You know, I never understood people who like buy stuff like this and just like leave it on the shelf and just look at it. It's like, you know, what's the point of like getting this stuff if you're not gonna like open it? You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, I don't know. But to each their own, I guess. I mean, I was never a mint box collector anyway, you know. Alright, let's put that aside. Okay, here is Hero. Pretty good looking, you know. I like that. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay, so I noticed that his legs have the same kind of joints that the new Filmation 5.5 figures do, so you can kind of see it there. See the joint right there. So they go, you know, there's no rubber band there. Right. So that's actually kind of cool. Oh, I see his waist still has the twisty punch thing. Alright. Pretty good, pretty good. He stands up rather nice, you know. Nice and, let's see, balanced. Right. That was a problem I noticed with some of the other ones, is that they didn't really stand up very well, so. Let's see, is he going to stand up? Wait a minute. Maybe, am I going to eat my words? Yeah, there he goes. Okay. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I do like the vacuum metal look. Right? Not bad at all. He's got kind of a very happy grin on his face there. Alright, let's look at this thing. And this shoots open and there's a... Oh, okay, so this can kind of... Let's see, can you make that go up and down, or is that just how that works? Huh. Does that lock into place, or what? Like, where does that... What's the point of that? Because it looks like this is a little lever, right? But I'm wondering, can you make that like lock like that? It doesn't look like it. It looks like it just sort of falls open. That's a little... I mean, it would have been cool to actually have the staff stay open, and then like if you press a button or something, it like popped open. But it looks like it always sort of just stays like down like that, you know. I don't know, unless there's some kind of trick or something. I mean, I'm not actually seeing any kind of yeah. I'm not actually seeing any kind of thing to make it like, you know, I don't know. But according to the back of the box, you're supposed to be able to put this in his arm, right? And then there's a button back here. Wait, pull back the right arm until you hear the click. Okay. I don't hear any click. This might have been an action feature, because according to the back of the box, it's supposed to, like, you know, here's supposed to be a button, and then you pull this up, and then this makes this fly up, and then this opens. But it looks like that's an action feature they didn't actually put into it. So, huh. You know, it would be really nice if they could make that stay like that. Is there like a way to make that click down? It just doesn't stay like that. It always flops open. And I'm a little disappointed there. But I mean, you know, that's alright. It does have a sort of cosmic key sort of thing going there, you know, like from from the movie. I mean, yeah, I guess for display purposes, you can always just display it with it like down like this or something. But yeah, that I don't know. I would have liked this more if this was actually like something that like stayed in place. But you know, what are you gonna do? All right, let's set him back here. Okay. And what is this thing? This is oh, okay. History of Hero. Oh, that's cool. So it's like a little comic, kind of, sort of. Oh, okay. It's actually not a comic. All right, so I guess this is gonna explain the entire, like, you know, concept art. Yeah, this is concept art. Going back here. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Huh. That's a cool direction, right there. And then, yeah, this is actually pretty cool. I guess there are going to be some other characters in here that we don't see. Like I wonder who that is. This dude right here with the axe that's chopping King Hiss in half. Wonder who that's supposed to be. Or like, you know, here's another wizard dude down there. So it looks like there's all kinds of little characters hanging out back here that we never got to like see or whatever. There's the two giants. They came out with those in the Classics line. So yeah, that's kind of pretty cool. Alright, you know, right on, right on. Let's open up Eldor here. Okay, there we go. Ah, he comes with one too. Alright. Yeah, it looks like he's got his own little comic. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. And this big book, and this guy, and these things. So, according to the back of this, you're supposed to assemble the book. Well, first let's check out Eldor here. Alright. Yeah, pretty solid. Same kind of leg joints. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Okay, it says that his hands have a pivot, right, so that he can hold his book of spells or whatever. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know why they don't just make all of them with hands that pivot like that. But that's kind of cool. Okay. I see that this is like actually a separate piece there. It doesn't look like it comes off though. But if you can kind of see up in his head. And he actually has molding up there on top of his head that makes it look like like he's wearing like a headpiece or something. So, I think in the original prototype, it looked like this was supposed to come off, and it looks like they just made it all one piece here. So, but you know, that's cool. Can you actually move his head? No, you can't. You can't move his head. But this is actually a little softer, so. I bet there's probably some people, I know I can see ears back there, so it looks like this whole thing is sculpted. It's not just like blank on that side or some shit. Alright, let's set him back there. Okay, and then now here's the Book of Spells, which is actually pretty big. Wow, how does this thing open? This is like kind of huge. Let's see, how do you open the Book of Spells here? How does this thing kind of... I'm guessing that this is the... Okay, that's a joint. This is oh, it's like an accordion. Okay. So it's like accordion style. Alright, so then that one opens there, and then this one opens... Alright, so it's like that. That's kind of weird. Okay. Peel off adhesive back of hero sticker and Eldor picture and match them to corresponding engravings, as shown. Corresponding engravings, huh? Alright. I'm guessing, so you put the stickers on, okay. See, for you kids born today, this was also a big part of the toy experience back in the day, is that you would get it and you'd have to take stickers and put them on your thing. You know, a lot of 80s toys were like that. Transformers, He-Man, G.I. Joe. Like, the toy would come with, like, and all the decals and stuff wouldn't be on it. And you'd have to kind of do that yourself, right? So let's see, let's put, okay. I don't know why he would have a book with a picture of himself in it, but... Okay, so that's him, and then we got a He-Man on a Bionatops. All right, that's interesting. And here's a Tyrannosaurus. All right, Tyrantosaurus, not a Tyrantosaurus is what that says. Not a Tyrannosaurus, like the real dinosaur, but with a T. Okay. And then Hero. Alright. So then... Alright, so there's my Book of Living Spells. Right. Interesting. And then he can hold it because his hands pivot. So... how's he supposed to hold this thing? The Secret Book of Living Spells. Okay, so... I don't think this is happening. Doesn't really seem to be the same. It looks a little big for him to hold here. This is like 3 times the size that it should be, you know? I mean, dang. Like, seriously, how's he supposed to hold that? It's like the size of, like, him. I'm getting the feeling that they didn't really think this through very well. Like, I don't know. He doesn't hold the book. All right, the book is way too big for him to actually hold. So that's a little disappointing. I mean, I guess you can kind of hold it like that, right? Kind of, sort of, maybe. I mean, I don't see how the pivoting wrists don't really seem to help very much. There's nothing for the hand to grab onto. There's no, like, handhold or anything like that. So, yeah, yeah, guys, maybe you guys ought to, like, test this out first before you put it out there. I mean, you know, I don't want to tell you how to do your jobs or nothing, but, I mean, you can kind of, sort of hold it, kind of, sort of, but it's, like, way too big. I don't know. The Book and Spell, alright, that's a little bit of a log there. I'm a little disappointed by that. Still kind of a solid figure. And then, let's see, let's take a look at this thing here. Okay, Eldor. Same kind of thing. Okay, so it's actually not the exact same comic. It actually has all of the artwork for Eldor and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool. He's looking a little chunky there. Maybe he's got to stop eating them Twinkies. See, it should be like that size. Like, see the book there? It should be like that. I mean, that would be perfect. So, but yeah, that's actually kind of cool. Okay. So anyway, let's do a comparison here just so that we can kind of put these into the proper context. So here's our new hero, right? And then let's take an old vintage He-Man. This is a vintage He-Man from the 80s, so you can kind of see they've got the same size, you know, pretty much the same sculpting. They're pretty close to each other here. you know, Hero, the new sculpting seems a lot cleaner. You know, it's a lot more like roundish and smoothish and stuff. But it's looking pretty good though. I mean, it fits right in with the old, you know, the old style things. Then to kind of compare also, here's one of the newer figures made by Super 7. This is Filmation Skeletor, so you can kind of compare that to Eldor here. And you can see it's a lot closer, you know, obviously, if you look at the leg sculpts and stuff like that, you know. Plus, like, these have the same joints or whatever, so you can kind of see, you know, the direction they're heading. I mean, they do look like something that came out back then. I do like the little details that they've added to these. Like, if you look at his legs, he's got, like, little ripples and stuff to, like, indicate that he's wearing tights, right? That's really cool. I really like that little, you know, stuff like that. Little kind of details. I really like just the armor on here. You know, you can see, like, you can see little details and straps and things coming out, you know. I like how they made it like a vacuum metal. That's really cool, because a couple of the old figures had vacuum metal too, like, you know, Power Punch He-Man and stuff like, or not Power Punch, Thunder Punch He-Man, for example, had that same thing. So yeah, I think they're pretty good here. I'm not digging these accessories. I'm a little disappointed by this thing, and I would really like it if it actually stayed. I think I'm gonna get a little rubber band or something and put it around there, just so that it, like, you know, stays when I, you know, because when I want to display him, right, I'm gonna display him with this, with him holding this thing, you know, and it's like always gonna be open like that, and that's just gonna kind of fuck it up for me. So yeah, I think I'm gonna close that off. And then this thing, I don't even know what's going on with that, so I'm a little disappointed in this. I mean, look at the sizes. It's like the size of the entire figure. Like, the fuck is that? Right. So I don't know. I mean, overall, I guess they're pretty cool. You know, it's nice to have figures like this that were never actually released in the old, like, line, to finally get them out like this. And, you know, and it doesn't really have the same kind of nostalgia, since I didn't actually own any of these figures when I was a kid. I didn't have these two because they never came out, obviously. But it is kind of cool to finally get them, because I actually did have the comic that showed Hero. You know, it was the comic that came with the Eternia Towers, and I actually did have that. And, you know, and I kind of wondered why that never, you know, why those never came out and stuff like that. It was always sort of a mystery. So, kind of cool to actually have them, like, you know, all this time later to finally have them out. So, I don't know. I hope they make more. I hope they make more, and the next time I hope they kind of pay a little closer attention to the accessories there. So anyway, that's all I got, folks. Adios.